Knicks taking on the Hornets on the matinee special, the MLK special. And they got absolutely smoked, man. No LaMelo Ball, no problem, because Miles Bridges and company made quick work out of the Knicks. Bridges had over 20 points in the first half, finished with 38 on the night, and the Knicks offense just had nothing going all night, man. Defensively had nothing going, but offensively just had nothing going. They would go on to lose 97-87, but this thing wasn't even close. In the heat of the game, the Knicks could only muster up roughly 75 points or so, man. So just one of those nights, an absolute clunker by the Knicks. Back to 500. 97-87, Knicks go down. Just as we start speaking so highly of these Knicks, this was the game, JD, that I felt was gonna be the toughest, or one of the toughest of the four, for many reasons. Number one, as I said going last night, this Charlotte team was coming in hot. They won 2 games against the Bucks. They won a game against Philly. They were looking good, feeling good. Then they had a letdown game against the Magic. The coach calls them out, takes them to task, and says, you can't just show up to a game and think you're going to win. So I expected them to bring their A game today, especially out of the jump. And they did just that, man. They were crisp on both ends of the floor, and the Knicks really could not match their energy on either side. Knicks have 15 turnovers, led to 14 Charlotte points. Got to take care of the rock. You got to take care of the rock. Free throws, even though this game was, pretty much a blowout. I mean, Charlotte was up by as much as 23 in this game. Making your free throws may give you a puncher's chance. Knicks shoot 52% from the charity stripe, 11 for 21 from the stripe. Again, that's just not going to get it done. As a collective, you guys have got to make your free throws. And then, the hot hand coming into this game obviously was R.J. Barrett. He was our KFTV Weekly Player of the Week. Started the first half hot. I thought RJ had it going in the first half, but, was once again looking good, attacking on his drives. But, how do you stop a player like that who has been driving and executing so well? You put him in a zone. And in that second half, that Charlotte zone really, really hurt us and really had us stuck in the mud. Knicks just could not execute within that Charlotte zone, and I thought that was, one of the biggest differences in this game, man.
I don't even know what to make of this game, CP, because, sometimes, LaMelo is a late scratch, and I wonder if the Knicks came in with a certain game plan around LaMelo. You have to game plan against a player of that. He's had an outstanding year. He's making a case for an all-star bid, and him being a late scratch, the team looked like they had no idea how to adjust. You watched it on the telecast. You saw Mike Breen say it plenty of times in terms of the Knicks, giving these shooters too much space. And I didn't understand that. They're third in the league in three-point percentage.
Right.
And our defense was to give them a little bit of space, as if we were trying to prevent them from getting to the basket.
Yeah.
And I thought that was not a good adjustment by the coach. The whole team, they weren't ready to play. I thought they would be. And to me, that's an all-around dud from the team, from the players, and the coaching staff. I didn't like Randall's effort tonight.
Yeah.
Did not like it at all. I thought
he settled too much. Settled too much.
To be honest, CP, it wasn't even about the offense. To me, sometimes you get to a point where you just have to take a little bit of pride, man. Like, if a guy's coming at you like that, and I get it, if it's LeBron, if it's KD, there's, you have certain tiers of players where players always say you try to make it as tough as you can, but if they go off, it is what it is. That's why they're great players. Miles Bridges is an ascending player. Wouldn't call him a great player yet. Right. So to me, when you have a player go off like that, you know what? You can just go to RJ, go to the team, and be like, you know what? Tonight, it's not gonna be my night on offense. I gotta play defense.
When you look at the standings, when you look at who the Wizards play, who is right ahead of us, when you look at who they play coming up, this was an opportunity for us really to and with LaMelo being out and Kelly Oubre being out, this was an opportunity for us to take a jump in the standings, and we shot the bed, man. I think you just hit the nail on on the head, man. We have other needs, and it's glaringly missing. I think today was the first game that it was like truly glaringly missing, that we lost because we didn't have a point guard, right? They're still running zones on us like this is AAU basketball, man. Like this is high school. It's embarrassing. And I'm not gonna be super up and super down with each game. We're an average team. We're gonna win and we're gonna lose. That's just the nature of the game. We're gonna win and we're gonna lose.
The team that they're running gun, all fast, just keep going. They're a quick offense. So I just knew we would have a trouble with that. And then if we missing our shots, my biggest problem is Evan Fournier. No one had confidence pretty much to shoot the three. It's like you can tell a big difference between when the Hornets, when they pass the ball to the three ball, once they're cutting to the basket and then they pass it out, they're quickly rising up to shoot. For some reason, we were just scared to shoot the ball. So with Evan Fournier not even shooting, it just takes the whole game elsewhere. We're just fighting for twos while they're just lighting it up from the three. So it was just a bad, clunky game altogether. This is where I think Cam Reddish would come in great. Cam Reddish is a good pick, but they have to move Evan Fournier in order for Cam Reddish to get time. If not, Tibbs is going to burn Evan Fournier to the ground. So some of the old guys got to go so that these young guys can start getting some burn. Because technically, if Rose and Kemba was not out right now, we wouldn't know what Grimes would be able to do. Like, what are you looking at in practice? What are you doing in practice? Like, why don't you see these young legs and what they can do? Or why are you avoiding that to sit there and push these vets?
I got to get on this team real quick. I do not like how they woke up this morning. I don't know if you didn't get off the left side of the bed. You didn't get off the right side of the bed. You see as a footboard, you trying to get off where the footboard was at because you did not show up in this building. This was a big time game for us to go in there and handle our business. You got a team that's a couple of games in front of us. You got a team that already don't beat us this year. You know what I'm saying? We making a mark. This is a game that you must have. You know what I'm saying? The great players know how to step their game up even further when you thought I couldn't step up even more. Nobody came to shore. Where was the energy? Where was the effort? Nobody wanted this game, you know what I'm saying? The thing about back in the days that you loved our team, if you beat us, you know what I'm saying, you left up out of there wiping your forehead like, whew, I'm glad to be up out of there. If we can't beat you, we gonna beat you up that game, you know what I'm saying? You got guys laughing and joking, you know what I'm saying, staying on our floor, thinking it's a party, you know what I'm saying? Like thinking they're an all-white party or something, you know what I'm saying, after they get a victory. No, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I ain't finished with the players, but I'm going to jump over here to Tom. Tom, you got to handle your business because when the team ain't playing good, you got to be coaching good. You both cannot be doing the same thing unless you're both doing good and coaching good at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You got all the things on the table laid out for you. Ain't no more excuses, no nothing for you. Shout out to you. Happy birthday to you, you know what I'm saying? But still in all, you got to handle your business, man. You got to make the right decisions. You got to make the right choices, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to critique. You got to know how to use when you know what I'm saying, when you think you can't use no more. You heard last night they was talking about you was going to 9. Nah, don't just stop at 9. You play each and every player until you feel like you got the right punch. You know what I'm saying? You use everybody on the team, the coaching staff, the players, the off. Everybody, you must use everybody every time doing each and every game, man. This is a bad loss, but we're going to wake up tomorrow and take this thing out on Minnesota. You heard him talking about you on the last game, RJ. Yeah, we wanted to get RJ the ball. We'll live with his answers and everything. What you going to do about it tomorrow, RJ? You going to straighten your face from this game here? You going to straighten your face against that last game, Minnesota? And you going to let them know this is who I am. This is the player that I've been for all season. I've been waiting on you. Handle your business, man. That's what we need to do, man. We got 3 straight games. I need to go 3-1 on this 4-day strip. You know what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to know the closer. I'm back in the building. I'm feeling myself. I'm back on my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know some more music gonna come. I'm just waiting till after that deadline.